Somebody's going to put the thing properly.
So for dessert, I change the name of shisha. Shisha making. What?
Shisha. What does that?
Is that
What
beauty?
does shisha mean?
Beauty.
What does the shisha mean?
Beauty. Beauty.
Beauty.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Like one music for South Sudan say, your beauty is beautiful.
Beauty.
Yeah, beauty. Her beauty is beautiful.
Those one called Kasham or Shisham. They're just stubborn girls. Some of them don't even find it.
But I own a shisha, not because
Shisham.
That shisha, it means medicine by all that,
but
like
What?
local medicine. Besides Bob,
okay,
yeah, as like Bob chef.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Bob chef.
okay, sure.
Then shisha. You know, castle para those small ones after harvesting it from the seed, there's small ones that doesn't have seeds inside.
Yes.
Shisha. Leo.
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah. Okay.
So welcome back. Welcome back from the food break.
Lunch break.
Yeah, lunch break. So now we're going to go straight to uploading files, but let me go back to the main page again so that in case we missed it from the very beginning, we can be able to. So I'll share my screen right now so that we'll be able to also be present on YouTube. Okay, so once you are be able to log into the homepage of the Wikimedia Commons, the Wikimedia Community landing page, you can just go directly to this very upload your photos. But before you upload, please make sure that you know the size of your image. Every image has a size. It may be in kilobytes, it could be in megabytes, and your images must not be less than 2 kilobytes, 2 megabytes rather. And if it is very low, then that means the quality is going to be very poor if it is in kilobytes. So what you will do is you have to edit that very image. If you are using a phone, you can go to Google Play Store and download what's the name? Illustrator.
Like
Lightroom. Okay, you can go down to Play Store and download Lightroom. Is it LIT or LIT? Okay. Is it like this or LIT? So you can go to download Adobe Lightroom. Yeah, you see it. You see it here. It's a free. It's a free. It's a free site. You don't have to pay anything to edit with it. So you can be able to work with it on your phone, and it is light, just as it is. It's not like Photoshop that is very heavy. I think there are even mobile versions for Photoshop, but I don't know. But the Lightroom is good. And if you want to know about other websites or other softwares that you can be able to edit your images, you can go to YouTube and ask YouTube um, image editing website and softwares. You can just say image, or you can just say free image editing software for mobile devices for Android. If you're using Android phone or if you're using Apple, you can see a lot of videos about different apps that you can be able to use. They will cost you nothing to use. They are all open source projects. Some of the videos will list, many of them up to 5, up to 10. Select the one you want, download it, and then when you are editing it, make sure that the information on those images are still present. For you to know that the images are present, you see three dots beside your image. You go to details on your phone and then check the details. Make sure that the time you snap the image is still there. And then make sure that the name of the phone or so, all those information, you see them arranged. Once those ones you are sure that that software is not removing those things, then that means that image is good to go. Otherwise, you can still upload that very image and then you see if it has those things. Now, how do you see, how do you know if an image has all the information? Let's go to this very image, for example. This very first one, you see this Sangoma performance at baptism. This should be in DR Congo. Okay, South Africa. Okay. So by the time you go down, you see this meta data or meta data. And then you are going to see all this information. They are the ones that are needed in your photo. They are very necessary. If you don't have this information on your picture, that picture is not qualified to win any prize. So if you are using a phone, it is going to show you the name of the mobile phone manufacturer here and the model of the phone, and then all other information, all other pieces of information, all arranged right here. So once the software can be able to give you all those information, then that means you can be able to use that software to edit your images and make sure that the images are looking good. If you are looking at this very image, you see that this one has some kind of yellowish addition. Maybe it's not clear, but this one will be clearer. This one was edited and yellow color was added more to it. How you know that it is yellow was added to it? If you look at these trees, these masquerade trees, you are going to see it's looking yellowish. If you look at this one is looking more yellowish than necessary. It's brown, but it's now more yellowish. And if you look at this, they are all looking yellow like the so, but this one is still acceptable because it still looks beautiful, so long as you don't do too much. This one, the saturation, what I suspect is they increase the saturation, color saturation, and then it's now looking very saturated with color. But don't make the saturation too much. If not, it will look like those women when they do bleaching. When they start every 70 years, some of here go red, you know, the black na red, go red, then this place go dey yellow, then this one you start to see shade like green, their vein go dey green. So na so the image go just dey look. But we should not make our images look like those ones. As good as possible. You yourself, if you see something that is good, you can be able to tell that it is good. But if you cannot be able to tell, then that's why it is a contest also. But as much as possible, you can be able to watch YouTube videos on how to edit images with that very software that you are downloading. If you have Lightroom on your phone, go to YouTube and search for how to edit videos, how to edit images, how to edit pictures using Lightroom on mobile. You see step by step. Play it again. You can use a whole day to learn how to edit first, and then you do practicals, do practice. But if you are in a hurry to upload so much images, at the end of the day, no prize. So, like some people, they upload just about 6 and they can win anything. But some other people, they can upload up to like 500 and even one, even consolation price. So you can see the size of this image, 7.57 megabytes. So some will be like, this image is not going to be too heavy. It can never be too heavy for quality. So you can see I zoomed it in, but I let still the smooth. So you can even see the sign in our hands. it's still looking good, it's still looking clear. But if it is the image is very poor, then you are going to see that you will be seeing some dot, color, like the way that way NTA wow open, you see some dot, you see yellow, blue. Before that rainbow, you get some OTV, that was the big platform. When you on it like this, uh, so you'll be seeing the image like this. If the whole thing is not so so once your image you are able to get it very well and the quality is more than just put average or just put it not less than 4 megabyte. And if you are going out for snapping pictures outside, you can set the size of the image on the camera to the maximum. Even if you put 18 megabyte, at the end of the day, it may not snap up to even 10. Um, so if you set it to maximum 18, at the end of the day, to be able to give you good quality image, good size, that you don't have to increase the size again. Maybe it is with your phone and it is in megabyte and it is even less than 2 megabytes, then you can be able to increase it using that software. I know say what I dey talk now. By the time we begin to see the images, they don't be like say nothing no person want to accept. This one is just for the few of us to be able to do something with it. So now if you want to upload picture, Madam Shisha, are you saying it? I think you are the only person that has not uploaded anything yet. Even you. So, please Shisha. This is how to upload your image. You just click on this, upload your photo, and then you just click on select media file. You already know where your image is located. Me, I know where my own is on desktop. So I'll just go and select one of the images that rhyme with the title or the theme for the year, rites and rituals. So I'll check for Bonjour 2020 26 in Kaduna here, and I've already put my images according to how I want them to be uploaded. So I think this one has already been uploaded. Rites and rituals, but this one there's nothing speaking about rites and rituals in this very image. So I'll just search for the one that is having some activities related to write, and it is not really here, it is on the other folder. Should be around this one. So um, right,
So, graduation, can I snap your graduation gown at the
I think so. There are also activities. There are also rituals that you do at the end of every school academic year. It's also a ritual. It's a tradition. So, um, so you can see these drums, this angata. That's how it's called in angata, 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 angata. That could be a angata. Wow, I never know. Angata. So this is the one they used to pick for Oboe to dance in the shrine. So this Angata is still part of ritual because this is having to do with our traditional culture. So let me just say I'm uploading this Angata, but I've not edited it yet, so I don't want to. Let me just do a little editing on 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 Photoshop, and then you see how if you have a computer, even if you don't have a computer, if you want a computer here, you can come put your images, edit them, and then transfer them back to your phone, and then you need to upload your phone, your images on your phone. So for me to edit, I'll just go to files. Then once I click on files, then I'll go to open. Then I click on open, then I'll go and locate my image again to budget 2025, and then I'll go to where that image is located, and then that is located. Then this is to so I want to edit one, and then let's say two. And so this one is not so common. Like the one they use in Kotonis, that one is bigger than this one. You have to climb check, they will put it. Very big. All of us have this one. It is a religion, not our citizen. So this one is the biggest one among them. But it can be bigger than this. Yeah, so like this image, if you look at it, it has so much. The basic color here is green. It's looking whitish. Green is closer to white. Yes. So what I'll do is to make it a bit hot, and then if I want to make it a bit European, I'll put some blue. And so what I'll do is to go to edit. I mean to go to image, then go to adjust. I don't want to use auto tone because if I click on auto tone, well, it's looking fine as auto tone. And then contrast. Okay, that's auto contrast, and then auto color. That's giving it a color I don't want. My hair is looking a bit red hot now. So I think auto has worked for the, but I want to still adjust it for them. So I'll just go directly to color balance, then make it a bit hot. If you make it too much, it will look like here with the bleach. So like too much of green will make it like this. The medium of the green is close to white. I think green plus red will give you white. Well, if you mix all the primary colors, it will give you white color. But, but you make it a bit hot, and like, and then maybe make it a bit bluish. I don't know. It depends on your taste how you want it to be. Like, not too much. Okay, so I'll not add any other thing again. I'll just stop like this, and then I think it's bright enough. I don't have to make it too bright, but in case I want to make it a bit bright or dim, I can go to contrast, and then that's I want all the details to come out. I'll add the contrast, but if it comes out too much, it will become something else. So you can make it like this. So, then this one you don't have to make it more brighter than it's bright enough. Then you okay, that's all. I'll just save this one, but I'll save it without having to. And you can see it is 5.4 megabytes. As I click on save, and then I'll go to this one now, and then still do the same thing again. Auto tone, and then contrast, and then the color now, the color balance, and then maybe make it a bit hot, and then make it have some blue again to make it look like morning time, and then okay it, then go over to maybe contact to like bring out the details in it like this and then okay it. So this one is looking a bit good. I think something. So just save this one in this 5.1 megabyte and then okay. So that's all from Photoshop. So if you are having plenty images like that, we have Photoshop also. So on that computer, you can still be able to import like 30 of them, put them at once, put them on your phone. Another day, again, you do the same thing, and then you start to upload. So you now go over to your upload folder. Then you click on select file media, and then I'm going to go over to where that image is. Right down here. So this one were the one that were edited. So click on upload. Now it is uploading. You have to wait until it completes. And once it completes, then we we advance to the next step. Okay, so it has completed. So just click on continue, and once you click on continue, then you are going to see options. These works were created by me, and anyone is free to use them. So you click on this very first one. But if it is not your own, say created by someone else, and they are free to share. No. But this one you have to explain who you collected it from, and then the license the person gave you, maybe the person will send an email to you, and then you share the meeting email. I don't know how to do that one. It's just better for you to upload your own thing. Then once you just click on that, these words were created by me. Then you go to number one. These words are entirely created by me, and then you now go to the fourth one. The last, second to last one here, created Creative Commons attribute share like 4.0. Then you go to next. So this one I can choose to name it in a language that I'm familiar with. So I'll name it in Jew, but I can still be able to name it in Tyap. I forgot the Tyap name, but I think it is actually the Tyap name for that one. That was
Okay.
look at your Adram. So it's Adram in Tyap. Adram. Then you use Angata, even though if I am to translate Angata to Tiaregi, it's still the Angata, it's still the same thing. So, so I think, okay, so this is Angata, this is Agram, it's still the same thing. But let me put it here. When you are doing, you put it. That's and this is KCG, and then Angata. This is KAJ.
That's the English chart.
No, these are the native names. Ihiam. I asked for the name, but the guy didn't know the name, so he didn't want to. He just said, "Oh boy, drum." The drum for who? The one for he does the general name for drum. Okay, so he does G.
Encyclopedia.
Delivery to give birth, Jim Pickles.
Yes, yes, particularly for it.
Okay, to deliver. So just a drum beating for the the gods of where they are demigods because they are demigods kind of and so maybe we just say but it all depends how you want to name your article. It doesn't have to be like this one. You can make it simple. So I can just choose to put Ethereum and then that's all. But if you make it too short, it will give you warning. You have to increase the size. So that is yes.
If you show reddish, then it's only
Yes, so you have to make it a bit smaller. Then somehow, but not too long, not too short. So this is the caption. Then if I choose to explain more about this very drum, then I can uncheck this very same as caption, and then description folder will come up, and then I'll explain the drum very well. This drum used to be beating for the way in those days. This a story. You can write a long story. But if I don't wish to, I just put same as description, same as caption. And if I choose to change this to translate this, like this one doesn't really need translation because all the translations are already there. But if I choose to translate, I can click on that and then change this Abkhazian to if it is you, I can put KAJ or spell it completely. Or maybe you has not been deployed on this very site yet, but Tyap is already there. The Tyap is not here yet. So it's only that there. So but no need for translation in this one. Then the date and time is shown already. This one is just a drum, but it's optional for this very site. Then for this very word here, the category, I'm going to add the category for Wiki Loves Folklore, and then I'll add the category for Wiki Loves Africa. So all I'll do is to go to my home page again. Maybe I'll go to the main category, Tyap Wikimedia, user. So from this very home category, I can be able to go to any program entirely. So by going to Tyap Wikimedia in 2026, all our events for 2026 are listed right here. So I'll go to this is the category for Wiki Loves Africa. Then I'll paste it here. Are you looking at the section? Yes. Once you click it, it has entered. It is waiting for the next category again. So I'll go back to this very page. This is for Wiki Loves Africa. Then I'll go to Wiki Loves Folklore. Then copy the category again. And then come over here, paste it. Then like this one is a drum. There's a particular category for drum, musical instruments in Southern California of Southern California. Um, so let me go to Southern California musical instruments. And then my own category, I usually put my own personal category, images taken by, you can see others also have their own category. So you can also create your own category so that you can track all your images. And, and then this one is a drum. So you can put drums as a category. You can see drums. You can put it in the parent. And then you can put African drums. Then what else? You can put as much things that you see on this very image. You can put shadow, you can put ground. So you can just go over to shadows as a category, and then make the ground as much as possible. But people are not showing it there, so but you can put people too. You can even put African people, anything that you see with your anything, any of this stuff. Or somebody may be looking for an image that has shadow. So they can use that image. So now, for the second image, instead of going to do the same thing, you can still copy all the information here. But the one you don't want to be repeated, like the date of creation is different, or the time of snapping is different, so you can choose to omit those ones. Leave it on check, or you can copy, select it, you can click on this one. So everything will, the difference is O1, O2. But any other thing is the same thing. And then uh, these ones are already here automatically. So you just go directly to publish file. So it doesn't take much time. But if you have image that has different things, different scenario, you can now uh, name them differently instead of the same name. So now the image is already uploaded. By the time I go back to my Wiki Loves Folklore, I refresh this very page. I'll just go to 18 Adderall. 18, you can see the images here. Adderall. Both of them are here. O1, O2, you can see. So now this person that uploaded this image, you can see the size of the image, 398 kilobytes. Automatically this one is no use. It's not even one megabyte of this one. No matter how good it looks. Now the only thing is when you zoom it, too much, it looks clear a bit compared to even some images that are more than 1 megabyte. But by law it's not qualified, the machine will screen the image out to even come close. But like this one now, like this image is 4.7, but still this one is not edited because the light is too much on her back. And this people, even if you can see that it's not, the color is not out, and it's looking too, the green is much. What one would have been able to do here is to increase the contrast and put some small heat, like red a bit. And so, and then by the time you edit this, you see this carpet will be shining red, very, very red. So once you see this one is red, then you know that yes, but not too red. So you can see. Then look at this one by way hand. This one is by phone. So this very image would have been much better if it was edited. This one you increase the contrast, and then maybe make it a bit bluish or so. No, blue is too yellowish already. Draw it towards blue, away from yellow, and then maybe draw it away from green towards red, but not too reddish. You can even make it black and white by reducing the. You can make it black and white, but you can increase the contrast and then make it black and white. You see that. But this image as it is, you can still edit this image and re-upload it. This one. So if you want to edit, you can. If let's assume you have edited it, now you want to replace this image. All you need to do is open to the image, and then you go down. You see, upload a new version of this file. That's all. Click on it. Once it opens, you just go directly down here. You see source file, and then you see source file name. This is where you click on the image, that same image. Let's say this is the image. You click on it, but it has to be the same image. It has to be the same image. That very image. And then you put what you changed inside. Maybe you say edited version. Edited. edited version of the image, or maybe you can just say improved version or something. Once you are done, click on upload. You can click it twice even, so that because the thing they take time, you don't know whether you have put very well. So click it, wait. By the time it has uploaded, automatically it will change. It will change. It will change.
That particular one will
Then
replace
it will replace the old one. Then the new one that you uploaded is the one that will be shown.
Okay.
So even if you upload bad
I'll
picture,
work on it.
even those ones that are even kilobytes, the people can still work on them and you upload them again through this way.
Check the kilobyte and drops.
This one is about 4. This is 8 megabytes. It's okay. Yeah, as it is, but the quality is the issue. The presentation itself. You still have to like edit it, and then. But this one is anyway. Our people used to use all these things before because it is our people that used to even sell it to Fulani that time because they don't farm this one. We are the one that used to farm this one. They will come and buy, okay, and then they do the design. Sometimes you have people that do the design and sell it to Fulani. That was when people used
So
to
that
feel very
the
well.
one goes to the calabash.
Yeah. This one,
No, the other one.
this one.
Yes.
This is
So
10
how do
megabytes.
I work on that one for?
Yeah, for this one looking already too yellowish and it is facing the sun. It's facing the sun, so you may not get much from it. Uh, but this one, what you can do is, this one is tending towards yellow already. So you push this towards blue a bit, towards blue. They are the same line from yellow towards blue. This one is already a bit reddish. So what you may do here is maybe there's saturation and then there's one other one. Let me remember. If you go to image adjustment, you see vibrance, good vibrance, vibrance and saturation. So if you increase the vibrance, you see it's going to be all the natural colors inside will be amplified. And then if I reduce the vibrance, it become black and white. Not totally black and white, but the too much of colors. You can see blue is still showing at the back, then a bit of yellow on the shirt, and then a bit of brown. Even the skin color is still. But this one is looking like our pictures in the 1970s. Olden days. Yes, olden days. But then compared with saturation, saturation will make it so colorful. In fact, that was because I reduced the vibrance. But this is saturation, pure saturation. This is natural color, but this is saturation. Saturation will bring out the color too much, and then when you use it, this is total black and white. Totally. So some people will upload the image black and white like this, and they win friends. So some of those images that you see that the color is too, the sun is shining or something, you can make it black and white or upload it if it looks beautiful like that. So I think that's all for the upload. So do you have any questions to ask? So especially somebody will ask like, if I upload it with the wrong name or the wrong title, how do I change the name?
No, that is what Ben I wanted to ask.
Okay. Okay, so assuming now, that's what I already asked.
Yeah, that's what Ben I wanted to ask.
Okay. So assuming we are uploading with a phone, it will not look like this. All these write-ups you are seeing will not be shown, but it will look like this on your mobile phone, like this. So now, if you want to change, let's say after you upload this one, maybe they give you the like this one now. There's something wrong with the spelling. So I say phantom,
Mhm.
and Phantom, and this one is a small letter F. This is a proper noun. Supposed to be capital letter F, and then after the T you have S. Yes. So the phantom horn blower is actually a member of the Osoron Gugwa. This is a Gugwa, and if they are plural, that's Gugwa. Yeah, Gugwa. So they call that group Gugwa. Mm. How do you call it in Shu? Top. Okay, the top. But
Totem.
Duba. Duba. Yes. That's one. Then Nagba. Nagba is one. Plural. Okay. The one that is
Duba is one.
Yes.
the Duba is
Oba.
Nagba is
But,
Plural.
Also, each language have the plural form or the pairs.
that we usually have plural for most uncountable nouns. But for most countable nouns rather, but for uncountable nouns like water does usually have uncountable nouns. So wind doesn't have plural also is already plural. The wind is in singular. It doesn't have plural form. The water is in plural already. It doesn't have singular. So like this one,
Okay, I'm using that in my own side. I notice I don't know whether that is the answer.
the Yoruba doesn't even have plurals. They only add àwọn plurals. Abi, but those if it is aga, teju, àwọn aga, everything is àwọn. So like, but our own languages around this area, we have many ways of pluralization. Like for Tyap, there are about 8 ways of pluralization. Jew even has more than more than 8. Jew is having like close to 9 or 10. And then easily in Plateau State should have up to like 11. Or thereabout, it should be around the same amount with Shu. The difference between Shu and Israel is not so much, very small. So if you want to rename this very article, you click on the image, open it first. Once it opens, you go to once it opens like this, you go to it won't work like this. I have to change it to desktop view. So let me change it to desktop view. So this is desktop view. Now it is showing me move by the right hand side. So I'll just click on move, and then this one will show. All I need to do is to change this one. S. And then put the S, that's all. Then put your reason why you want to change it. Is it based on so is it the suggestion of the uploader, or is it the meaning? It's ambiguous, you want to make it disambiguation, you want to disambiguate it, or is it obvious error? Is it harmonization of a set of names, or is it a violation of common policies, or is it a non-controversial internal law? So this one is just an obvious error. So the thing is spelling error. So when you are done with this, you click on this green, this request to rename. So the admins will now be the ones to look at it and then rename the whole thing. So you can see it will still remaining, but when you go down, you see the format and then the new one. So even this one now, if you discover that you have still made an error in the correction, before they approve it, you go to the edit here. Go to edit here, and then go to where you put spelling error. See the current one. No, see the new one, which is 1. Okay, this is the current one. This is the one that is suggested to be changed, right? So maybe let's say this phantom is supposed to have an I. Assuming phantom is supposed to be phantom instead of phantom. Maybe phantom Then you see it's showing phantom here. So this one is permanent in the soft code machine. This one is the one we can see. Then you can click on publish to publish it as much as before they are approved. And even if they approve it, you still discover that there's still error again. You still go again. There's no maximum limit, and there's no maximum. And 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 then that is one. And then the category, you can see there's still an error in this very category too. Now let's assume that most of the images you uploaded, you know the names of the images you upload, but then you put them on the wrong categories, all of them. I want to change their categories, all of them at once. You I've activated this on the computer, that's why I'm seeing cat alert. But if you want to do it yourself, I will change this one back to so this is 3 o'clock, more than 3 o'clock. But we'll just okay, so I did desktop view. So you go to preferences. Um, uh, okay, so you go to special pages. You go to special pages by the left hand side, and then once it opens, you search for preferences, global preferences. No, just search for preferences instead of, so that it will only affect this one. So once you click on preferences, then you can scroll down, or maybe you can click on gadgets. You click on gadgets, and then you scroll down. All the soft copies, soft tools of Wikimedia, they're all here. All you need to do is to activate it, and just click on the box, and then it will be activated. So I want to go to where catalog is, tools and categories. So as your own will be showing on check, but by the time you click on check, I've activated this tool, pen scan, deep search. If I wish, add a link to category pages to the link. So if I wish, I'll just activate every tool. So once you do that, and then you save it. So first of all, you go to special pages, then you search for preferences. Then once this preference page opens, you go to gadget. And then once gadget opens, you go to tools and categories down there. And then you check as much as you wish. The catalog should be one of them that you check. And then you come back to your home page, and then you refresh it. And once you refresh it, this catalog, whether you are using a phone or you are using a computer, you can do that. So once it is there, you cannot be able to rename. So maybe we can do a little so let's create a new category and call it budget women. So first of all, you click on cat alert, budget women. There are budget people, but there are no budget women. So I'll search. Once it searches, it has created a category for me to add to these ones. So this budget women now, all I need to do is click on no, so not yet until I click on the images first. So I'll just click on, let me just click on a few of them, not all of them. Then I'll now click on plus and then add. So the category is not found because I didn't create it, but it doesn't mean that it has not added the category. It has added it. So now I want to create the category budget women, and then I'll link it to budget people. So if I don't remove this I don't remove it, it will keep on editing. So if I want to still remove that category, I will still use the same style, highlight all of them. First of all, open this one, highlight all of them, and then search for budget women. Once I search for it, I will just go to minus and click on minus to remove all the categories. So you can choose to promote the category in all the images that are showing on this page at once. So now let me open to one of these images so that I'll create the category for Persian women because we're showing red. So I'll just click on this red and then go down here and then link it to the category Persian people, and then I'll publish it. Once I do that, now it is on Persian men is category now. After that, you go to Persian people, you see all the categories that are linked to this Persian culture, Persian women, the individuals that are decent, and then you have Persian, all of them that will participate there. You see individual images related to the people. So I think we have images for the video is recorded. That only stops. Okay, so let's assume that we understand. So any questions? There are no questions. Only knowledge around for how for both restaurant is not working. The government standards just the challenges. By then time you show the teacher just points. So I think what you have to do for now is just to find time. When you come here, you can use the computer to upload. And you can snap. Before you can create your own folder inside the computer and put your images there. And that's your own folder. Whenever you come, you upload like on the computer.
Okay. Sorry. Attending to another thing here. So this is 7 minutes past 3, and thank you once again, everyone, for being a part of it. So whatsoever you might have viewed or seen that might be a challenge for you in the process of trying to upload, please do well to reach out to us. The office is always open. Anytime you come, you will see someone who is ready to assist in any way possible. And also here in the office, we have internet service here in the office where you can access it anytime you come around. So for your own work, any of your editing work, you can always come by in case you have uploads to make and you don't have data. There's data now in the office readily. Yes, readily available for us. So no, nobody. Before he come and sit down outside around 3 o'clock. So there's internet now in the office. If you turn your back, you will see the details and the password there. So you can always access it. So it's working and we have been flexing it for some time. So at this point, any other question before we wrap up? Clarification? Okay. So I think for the image, for the snapping, you should, this is precious. Should be the one to coordinate that activities. We will relate with her and then she will know what to do. So that we will know the number of persons going at so period. She will map out the whole thing and then she will relate it with you. So for anyone who want to use the camera specifically to take pictures and you need the camera, but we won't entertain individual coming. We'll attend a group of at least 2 or 3 and above. But as an individual coming to take the camera to go and do work, no. We'll need a team, at least 2 or 3 people that will go out as a team to do this. So if you map out your team and you are coming, you just relate it with her. so that she will check if on that day you are coming, other people have already planned to come. She will relate it to you. Is that okay?
Be part of
Part of my group.
no, I said maybe you can be part of the group that have already made arrangement.
Talk to her. This one, he's trying to. He's trying. I know where you are going. Talk to her. So she will relate to you, and she will let you know when. But not as an individual, as I said. If you are going out, you must go as a team of at least two, minimum of two people, and then maximum of 49 people. So yes, and if you come and you want to go out, it all depends on the proximity of where you are going to. If there's something, we can also provide some transport support if the place is not trackable that you want to go, just to encourage you. No, if you like, go to Kafancha. See, see. So all of this just to a way of encouraging you to actually do it. Not you are not doing it for me. You are doing it for yourself. So thank you very much once again. So in the absence of anything, I think this session is hereby come to a close. So thank you, and we hope that from tomorrow we'll start seeing your images coming in. If there's any problem along that course, you let us know. We'll provide guide. So thank you very much, everyone.
But people clap for me, we don't clap for it must not be ready.
No,
Free of charge. I will not